We begin with the escalating attacks by President Donald Trump and other White House officials against federal judges in response to the growing number of unfavorable court rulings that continue to pile up against this administration.
You can't have a judge in Boston running foreign policy in places all over the country because he's got a liberal bent or he's a radical left person.
We see this as this broader problem of rogue judges erecting essentially a judicial blockade.
Three judges of the U.S. Court of International Trade disagreed and brazenly abused their judicial power to usurp the authority of President Trump. There is a troubling and dangerous trend of unelected judges inserting themselves into the presidential decision-making process.
When you have 700 judges, 10, 15, 20, 25 communist judges can try to run the entire country, grind the gears of government to a halt, try to undermine and overthrow the previous election result. It's been rightly called the judicial coup.
Throwing around terms like judicial coup, rogue judges, activist judges, communist judges, the efforts by the White House appear focused on trying to undermine public confidence in the judiciary. Former Trump White House attorney Ty Cobb tells the New York Times, quote, Trump's attacks on the judges is an attempt to undo the separation of powers. It's an attempt to take what is three co-equal branches and make it one dominant branch. On Friday, we saw the latest example of a judge challenging Trump policies, with a federal judge in California blocking the administration from revoking the temporary protected status of roughly 5,000 Venezuelans, which was a Biden-era extension of the program that Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem terminated. Remember, with Congress under Republican control, it has been left to the judicial branch to exercise the constitutional role of checks and balances on the man who would simply prefer to be a king. Joining us now, conservative attorney George Conway. He is president of the Society for the Rule of Law, and Kimberly Atkins Storr, senior opinion writer and columnist at the Boston Globe. Thank you both very much for coming back to the weekend. George?
Yes, sir.
What do you, communist judges, radical left judges, these attacks on judges in the federal judiciary, what do you make of those attacks in addition to the president's attacks on the Federalist Society? Because I thought they were like this, at least in Trump 1.
Well, they were. and I say that I was a member of the Federalist Society for a long time. Yeah. In fact, I was a member of the Board of Visitors, National Board of Visitors.
Are you still?
No, not anymore.
Okay, just checking.
For
George has been
10 or 15, for at least 10 years. So, look, I mean, this is lying hypocrisy on the part of the administration, which is nothing new. If, for example, let's take the trade decision, the tariff decision. If, let's say, President Kamala Harris were a nut job and she enacted a bunch of tariffs to please organized labor, let's say, and that had happened, we would have had like 15 conservative lawsuits brought everywhere in the country, and it would have been in the same court, and and that court would have ruled exactly the same way, and the Republicans would be playing, yay, 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 yay. This is not about the law. It's not about communist judges. It's about Donald Trump getting what he wants. And Ty Cobb was absolutely right there. I mean, this is the Trump 2 has been an attack on Congress.
He's pointing at the Capitol domes. You can see out the window.
Because they're ignoring all these statutes that the courts are saying, wait a minute, you can't ignore all these statutes. And when the courts are saying, wait a minute, you can't make stuff up, you can't ignore statutes, you can't write statutes via executive order, they're saying the courts are communist and launching a judicial coup. So it's hypocrisy.
But it's not just hypocrisy, Kimberly. It also is like a tactic and a strategy. Like, this is something there's a reason why they're using language like a coup, activist judges. They are trying to, as Jonathan said in the intro, undermine the public's trust in our process. But what's the reason that they want to do that?
Well, because it makes it easier for them to try to denigrate it. Like we all learned in elementary school, there are three branches of judges. The legislative branch makes the laws, the executive enforces them, and the court says what the law is and what is constitutional. And those, both the Congress and the courts, are barriers to Donald Trump, to what he wants to do. And he wants to plow through everything. But what is really terrifying, well, it's a lot of things terrifying it, but one is these attacks on judges are putting actual people at risk. It's putting judges and their families at risk. We've seen in the past.
They're having to ramp up security.
They have to ramp up security. We've seen in the past where people have shown up to the home of judges and committed violence. So this is very, very dangerous at a very incendiary time. It seems that the president has absolutely no regard about that.
None.
So pardons have become big business now in D.C., literally. We had yesterday, Liz Oyer was on our show, and she was talking about how it's over $1 billion that will not be paid to victims because of the people he's already pardoned. So that's restitution. And then you have the lobbyists who are now working the pardon scene here in D.C. And can you talk about what is going on with just this cottage industry now?
Look, I mean, when you have an administration that has completely abandoned any process, normally the process is you go to the pardon office at the DOJ makes a neutral and objective assessment based upon law enforcement priorities and principles of justice. And when you go past that, and other presidents have done it before, but not to the same extent. When you get out of that process, they're doing it early, and they're doing it early, and then you have then you have all these grifting gatekeepers who want to profit off of it. It's, look, this government has become, government's an industry generally, people consider it because it's, it's a big, but this is an industry now that's become for profit for this particular administration and the people who surround it and suck up to it and live off of it.
Why are they so empowered to be so brazen and just flout the law
because
at this time? Not listen to that.
Who's going to prosecute you? Right?
The DOJ's
not going to do that.
And the Republicans on the Hill aren't going to do it.
It's not just the President of the United States who has criminal immunity for official acts. What this administration is telling everybody is everyone who is our friend has criminal immunity for everything.
Yes, and deep pockets, too, because what a lot of these lobbyists that are working on, they're not doing it out of goodwill. They're being paid top dollar in order to get these pardon requests in front of Donald Trump. And that is really detrimental if you want to remember what the clemency power is supposed to be about. It is a tool of justice. It's for people who have paid their time and have been repentant. It's for people who may have faced some sort of injustice. It's to right wrongs that may have been done. It's not meant to be a get out of jail free. Like, this is the most messed up Monopoly game ever. Where someone gets elected and then his friends get out of jail free cards while everybody else pays more taxes.
And instead of remorse, you have the guy in the car with his wife saying, "We screwed the feds," or something like that. It's unbelievable.
But on this messed up Monopoly game, there's a new thing here which we should talk more about. You just brought it up. The criminal immunity that the Supreme Court gave the president, that is a huge factor here that I don't think we talk enough about. Why is he so brazen?
Yep.
Well, because the Supreme Court's like, do what you want to do. Just call it official acts. What?
I got a yes and no on that one.
Okay.
If the president,
go with yes first.
Look, I mean, the immunity extends to acts within the official, the outer perimeter of official duties. It doesn't extend to taking bribes. And the Supreme Court said taking bribes or, gratuities, bribes, crypto schemes, none of that is covered. The only reason why he has immunity for that is because a sitting president can't be prosecuted, and he can tell the Justice Department what its priorities are.
One thing on the Supreme Court, since we're talking about him, in WAPO, a headline recently, Supreme Court walks a tightrope as it confronts Trump's power moves. Roberts wants to avoid conflict with the other branches until he absolutely has to come into conflict with them, said John Yoo, who is a law professor at the University of California at Berkeley. And he also said the court doesn't have the sword or the purse. Its power is persuasion, and the justices understand that more than most people and are sensitive to it. Now.
Yeah.
Yes, sure, right? There's a way to operate behind the scenes. But at the same time, if you don't make it clear to the other branch of government that you are doing your job,
yes.
You know what I mean? Like you don't want a direct confrontation. That was also in the article. You don't want a direct confrontation with the executive branch. Your job is to do that all the time. You are always in direct conflict with the other branches of government.
Yes, you always rub up. That's the part. That is the part of the job. And I will add first on the immunity. What you said is exactly right, George. That is not how Donald Trump treats immunity. He believes that he has the Supreme Court in his
supposed to
have the Supreme Court in his corner, and that they're going to bless everything that he does. That was the reason for that wonderful thank you that he gave with a handshake at the State of the Union to Chief Justice John Roberts. But the problem is Chief Justice John Roberts, who is the institutionalist who cares about the reputation of the court, does, and John, you was exactly right, does walk really, really carefully when it comes up to it. It's actually other justices like Ketanji Brown Jackson who stood up and said, look, judges are being attacked and this is wrong and this needs to stop. John Roberts issued a written short statement some months ago and thought that was doing.
People gave him a lot of flowers for that one,
Yeah, I was not one of those people. He is the head of the federal judiciary. He has the bully pulpit. He is one vote on the court. He's no more powerful than the other justices. Yeah. But in that position, he does have a lot of power to step up and say, hey, not only do you not attack judges, when they issue you an order, you follow it. And he can do that, and he has yet to do that, and that's a problem.